Hi everyone, I'm Callie. Welcome back in for another episode of Ragnarok. In the last episode, we helped Freya get her bonds and chains and spell broken in Vanaheim, so now she is fully able to travel between realms. I'm not gonna lie, during that entire episode, I was getting a little bit frustrated with Freya, putting down Kratos every step of the way and treating him like kind of how Athena was treating him, that he's a monster only to do her bidding, and then after that's over, who knows what will happen to him. So I definitely got a little bit frustrated with her for sure, which was a hard feeling for me because we've had a lot of ups and downs with Freya. Even in 2018, I went through a lot of ups and downs with her and everything that happened with her and Baldur and what she did to him and how she handled the situation at the very end. And I think that goes to show you how amazing the writing and the voice actor is for Freya, because once again, I went through another up and down with her in the last episode because Kratos was finally opening up about Calliope and what happened in Greece with all of the gods and what his rage did and how he still lives with that today. And you could tell he's trying to connect, trying to show Freya that they're both hurting. But Freya was too blinded by her own selfishness and hurt at the time that she didn't want to hear any part of it from Kratos, which is understandable, and I talk about that a lot in the end of last episode, but I can't help but see the comments on the last episode that I was being too harsh on Freya. Yes and no, but you guys didn't listen to the very end of the episode after the heart-to-heart. And that is what makes this story so beautiful and the character arcs so deep, because I even went through the same feelings with Kratos. There were times in God of War 2 and even 3, my favorite game, that I literally hated Kratos. I didn't like what he was doing. I felt awful after playing some of the episodes because of the things that he did in his rage. Now look at me with Kratos. And it shows you how amazing and deep the God of War series is. And I think it's easy to forget that I haven't played through this game entirely yet. What I'm seeing of Freya is what I'm seeing in the moment. I don't know what her end story arc looks like or what she is going to go through in the rest of this game. It's just not, I don't have that yet. What my feelings were towards the last episode, it's kind of funny actually, because in 2018, I stick up for her. I say that she's just a hurt mother that's been through a lot, had to be married to Odin, and I say a lot of the same points that I said in the last episode, but I got so many gripes and comments on that one about how I'm sticking up for Freya too much. So it's the internet balancing game, but I just want you all to know that in the end of last episode, I do talk about how Freya's arc is beautiful and that I understand why she's lashing out and why she's saying the things that she's saying and why she treated Kratos that way. It's because she's hurting too, just like I talk about in the end of 2018 as well. I think that we can be a little bit kinder when talking about characters and character arcs, because I don't know the end of the story yet. And I'm only telling you guys how I'm feeling based on what I've been playing. And I'm not trying to be biased or condescending or stir up any sort of bad emotions in you all. This is just my first playthrough. So I hope you guys remember that going into today's episode, which after the heart-to-heart of last episode, I get it with Freya. Once again, I know that she's hurting. And I know that the way she was reacting in the last episode was because she's still so angry. And she hasn't let go of that like Kratos has. She still very much carries it with her. And even though the Kratos anger is probably fading, she now has stuff with Freyr to deal with, which I'm actually looking forward to finding out more about what happens with that in this episode, because we're heading to the camp right now, and Freya is officially free to travel any realm that she wants to. And I'm looking forward to coming in today and seeing what happens next. All right, so we're at Western Barri Woods. I think I picked up this chest over here. I think it put me back like a little bit further. Yeah, because we got that before I signed off last time.
These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison.
So there's two. Can she hit like one of them and then I can hit the other one?
Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence.
Ooh, it increases the duration.
Well done.
Okay, cool. All right, looks like it wants us to go that way, so I'm gonna check out over here first. All right.
Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic. They're impervious to physical attack.
Oh,
My
okay.
arrows can disrupt their protection spells.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, they're fast. Jeez. A wisp. A herald of impending destruction, if ever there was one. The runic magic that flows through the 9 realms is a delicate system. In times of peace, the magic is calm, like perfectly still lake in the absence of wind. But even the slightest disturbance is enough to cause ripples, and I can't think of a greater disturbance than Ragnarok approaching. This sounds kind of like it's written in Freya's hand. Does she write some of the journal entries? I mean, I guess it could still be Mimir, but I don't know. The writing's different. Runic springs have begun to appear, causing raw magic to bubble from deep within the very makeup of a realm. From these springs, wisps are born, the pure manifestation of magic. With Fimbulwinter upon us, it's no wonder they're encountering more of these little pests by the day. Be wary, though. They may be easy enough to manage in small numbers, but they can quickly overwhelm. What's more, they fuse together to become wits. Ephemeral beings that can't be hit by most attacks. They need to be locked down with a runic arrow before they can be attacked. Once vulnerable, they can be dispatched in a single hit, which causes them to be knocked away and explode. Ooh, okay. So they're like little bombs sometimes.
Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened.
I wonder if she'll stay and try to fix what happened here, but after that, I don't know. I could see her staying or going. It is sad what happened here. Wow.
Wait. Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look. The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no?
Yeah.
A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to.
Yeah. For sure.
The Eastern migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
I feel like she wants to forgive him for whatever he did. It's also really neat that you can see all of the migration, all the animals moving down here. This place is beautiful. I think Vanaheim's probably one of my favorites. Harmony. In a realm of peace, there is only one crime, a disruption of that peace. Look about you, the land and its people in harmony and balance, as constant as the sun and moon. Yet balance is precarious. Balance is easily lost. Cruelty, vanity, selfishness, these are all forces that would disrupt Vanaheim's harmony. These are the forces of the Aesir. We are peaceful people, but people cannot endure without force to protect it. Does seem pretty spot on with what we know about the Vanir so far. Except for Tyr. I mean, sorry, the Now the word's blanking from me. Aesir. I like that we get to see it in daylight now. I completely forgot that Skull and Hati were put into Vanaheim. What is that noise? What is that? What the heck?
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother.
The
It's a large
mother?
bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
Okay. Need to run away from it then. Maybe that's the mother? Didn't work. Oh, there's another one up there. Okay, that worked. Oh, I feel kind of bad for it now. They remind me of those things from Jumanji that like that got Judy when it came out of the fireplace and put those spikes in her neck.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it. There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky.
Yeah.
A mystery for another time.
Interesting. This isn't the first like wolves that we've seen here. Remember the wolf statues in one of the loot rooms? If it's giant made. I guess it was from a long time ago. I feel like we'll definitely be back there. Use sigils to hex enemies and disable
My sigils
shields.
can break through their shields! Alpha! They're defenseless now!
Hex enemies are weak to elemental attacks. Try flame, whiplash, or frost attacks. Okay. Behind me? Oh, they're up there. Why can't I grab her? What the heck? Whoa!
Behind you, look out! Enemies to your left!
Okay. There's more. Left. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Is this thing gonna attack me? I thought I heard it make a noise. Alright, let me grab this health. I didn't really see much else up here. I mean, I was running around like crazy, but I didn't see any chests or anything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay. Oh. I was like, what? Okay.
So much has happened since I
That's where we're
last saw
supposed to go.
Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Oh, Kratos. I wish she would have been in Freya's mindset when everything with Deimos happened. He was so full of rage still. He wasn't ready for that road.
Now, how to get across?
Chain elements. Use multiple sigils to chain elements toward hard to reach places. They grow in size and grow brighter. I can't talk today. Words are hard.
My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Okay. So like if we put some here, and then one here, and then one there, maybe there. Can I reach that? It should like chain. Oh, nice. That's actually really cool.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Her whole thing with Odin really sucks. But I also believe that Kratos learned so much from Faye. He said it himself. It's the reason he's been able to forgive and learn to forgive. Oh, I missed. Alright, I think we just crossed now. There's... Okay. Maybe we can like sneak up there. Whoa.
Shield strike now!
Oh, geez. Okay. There's those with...
Creating more!
Yeah.
Enemy behind you!
Nice. That was a good lineup. Alright, we don't need that rage over there. Do we need health? Yeah, I should probably take that health down there. Okay.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same.
Dang.
Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line.
For sure.
Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
It's not an easy thing to win, to wish for war, and I think that's Tyr's whole thing too. Freya understands that as well. But it's kind of like Freya is speaking how I expected Tyr to speak. Like, yes, war is never something that you should immediately just go right to. You should do anything and everything you can to prevent it. But with Ragnarok and everything that is being talked about right now, I'm not sure what that looks like. Great. Need to find the mother. There it is. Can I reach that from here? No? Maybe I just have to ignore it? It's gonna get me. But I want this chest. It lets me still get it, even though...
Watch for the plants.
I know I'm scared.
They like me, but strangers not so much.
Okay.
I see that.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. We don't have to murder that one. Oh, we've already opened this chest. Okay, so we must be getting closer to the camp now. Yeah, I remember that statue. Okay.
We don't have the equipment for
Okay.
this.
I just thought I'd try.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
She kind of has a point, I guess.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
See how this goes down.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm... not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me.
Oh.
That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
I see.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most.
Yeah,
Abandon you.
she definitely understands that.
Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
And are you, Yngvi? But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two.
The way they looked at each other.
Not you.
Oh,
Got
okay.
a few things to square with you.
Rock and
Second
teleport
is
now.
that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon
That was
that's an
very scary.
idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Sonic
Very well.
Mojo.
Third of all, if and you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
She's gonna
That's
come.
kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Yeah, she's gonna come hang out with us. Sonic
All
imbued
right,
Freya's bow
then.
can now be used
I'll
as
meet
Sonic.
y'all back at the house. Lesson you want me to fix anything up first.
I wonder what the Sonic ones do.
Don't run off without me now, brother. I've done what I can here.
Alright, we should grab him. It's good to have Mimir
Well,
back.
but care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Part for your camp.
Excuse me, can you stop and help a lady out, please?
Alright, there's a side quest for her.
How did a traveler come to follow my brother?
I was broken when he found me. The truth I'd pledged my life to, it was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. Gave me something real to believe in.
That's Freyr, the Lord of Second Chances.
He saved me. Gave me a family. A purpose. And I will gladly die for both.
Thank you. He's lucky to have you.
Whoa, he like whipped his head around to us.
Tell me about the camp dog.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothunder breeding farm north of here.
Oh man.
We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Like most dogs. I'm glad that they could forgive each other. It makes sense now why she was so upset. And I feel like maybe in 2018 Mimir mentioned something about the brother, but I don't know if I'm like misremembering or not. But essentially Freya believes that Freyr just kind of like left her for dead. She was stranded in Midgard after the fallout with Odin, and obviously the wedding didn't go very well with Freyr, and he said some choice words that he regrets, and that's when the falling out began. But you could see in Freya that she wanted to forgive him even when she turned his back on him. She was just kind of searching for him to start saying, I'm sorry. And then that entire quote with, haven't you ever felt bad about being selfish and knowing that it's hurting the people around you, but you can't really help it. And I'm just kind of like summarizing what he said because I can't remember the actual quote. But yeah, I feel like she believes that way wholeheartedly with Boulder. Some deep, deep stuff going on here. Sure.
Hey there. If you got an ear, I got a mouth.
All right, let's see what her side quest is. What does she want us to do?
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
Not answering the question. Kratos, every single...
Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Yeah, she did not say, no matter how much we asked.
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Big Veer, my love, focus on your work. You need to weave those tighter.
Are they both dark elves? I think they're definitely elves, right? Why did I just feel like
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's
Okay,
never
that's
seen
what I
a light
thought.
elf and dark elf work
Okay.
together.
Answer my
It's
question.
a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one.
Yeah.
Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim,
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
there are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history?
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Okay, like this is a side quest whoa, Freya. I'm definitely interested in, for sure.
If I may ask, do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the light?
Do you?
The truth? I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is.
Wow.
And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Very interesting take on the light. Something
Is
that they've been
someone going to
fighting
ask
for.
me if I miss the light?
Of course. How rude of me.
In their defense, love, you are usually not the most talkative.
I will speak. From birth, we are taught the light is everything. The elders say it is why we fight. But all of that, it's shit. I am more than the hive, more than a soldier. Light elves, dark elves, all elves are the same. Stubborn, brainless as moths, blinded by their light. I know better now. I looked into the shadows, and there I found my people. My home. There. That is all I have to say. You can go away.
Thank you for sharing.
I like them. I love that take
I
on...
hope we have a chance to talk.
We are leaving.
Pardon us. Places to be.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you guys were done. Maybe if I stand here for a minute, they'll talk again. But I like that take on the light. It makes you kind of like open your eyes that maybe, yeah, Odin has his finger in it and he's been pinning these elves against each other over the light for so long, and their history is suffering because of it. Very interesting. Here, I want to read through their side quest, which we'll definitely go do because I want to free the other one too. The other Hafgufa. Explore the elven sanctum in Alfheim. Vanir spoke with the elves Bela and Bigvir while in Freyr's camp. They spoke of an elven sanctum of forbidden knowledge deep in the eastern desert of Alfheim. It may contain valuable resources for our journey. Okay. For now, I might untrack it for now. And if there's a good time to go back to Alfheim, then I will do it. Because I think we need to get some more stuff to unlock paths in order to go back there.
Hey. I'm glad it worked. Whatever you hope to do out there. I'm still not sure I totally get you, or what your deal is, but as long as you have her back, I'll have yours.
Okay. It's a very interesting character.
Reminds me of a Vanaheim song I heard long ago.
Oh, I thought he was going to sing for a second. Vanaheim Lullaby. I bless the rains of Vanaheim. I bless the rains down in Vanaheim. I'm sure that's probably not how it goes. Words from a traditional Vanaheim song. In Greece, the rain served as a reminder to worship the gods. Do the people of these lands worship the rain alongside their gods?
Lunda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Bigvir and Bela? Well, they were both imprisoned by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being in love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
Okay.
Lunda, what do you know of Birger the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
Dang. I'm also remembering we didn't read the lore for our elves over there. I guess they'd be under friends. All right, Bela, a dark elf, and Bigvir, a light elf, are allies of Freyr, something more than allies to each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. It's a reason to hope elves may yet find peace. Perhaps aiding them by exploring the hidden sanctum in the Alfheim desert will allow us to help correct our own past wrongs towards the elves. Okay. So we can definitely upgrade our axe.
Keep her sharp and she'll keep you alive.
Nice. We can upgrade our knob, but I want to make sure I actually want this one. Okay. Yeah, I still like that one because I like the luck on it. Okay. And then the Blades of Chaos we can also upgrade.
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
I do like the cooldown on this Dauntless, though. I think I'm going to switch back to Dauntless. And I'm going to upgrade it, too.
That'll mess some folks up.
Yeah, I liked the Dauntless shield. I thought it was nice.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat.
Yeah.
Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Freya joins Kratos. Freya's alliance unlocks new combat equipment and unique skill tree. Her use of both sonic and sigil arrows open new options in combats and puzzles. So she's going to be sticking around with us too? Like forever? That's pretty awesome. Upgrade Freya's sword at any shop to improve her strength in combat. Okay. I wish they would have done this when we were back at Brock's. Okay, and she has an affinity with Seether magic to conjure a deadly poison gas cloud. Nice. Freya's runic summons provide critical aid in combat, can be activated by holding square. They take time to recharge. Okay. Her armor. Find and equip different armor to change Freya's look. She also benefits from shared accessories that adjust combat style for her and Atreus. Very nice. Freya has unique skill tree that uses XP she earns separately. Okay. This is really cool. Runic arrows deal increased status damage. Let's go ahead and get like these top ones. Valkyrie. Freya enters her Valkyrie form to slash through enemies. Dang. It's gonna be a lot of fun fighting with Freya. Vine roots do root enemies for longer. Okay. Sonic explosions caused by Freya have an increased area of effect. Hex explosions have an increased area of effect. I don't know which one's better yet. I'm gonna do Hex for now because I'm familiar with it, and we'll get more XP as we go along. How did we get so much more XP? I guess because Freya joined us. So let's go ahead and get that one. This one. L1, R2 while barehanded to quickly recall and do a slam. Okay. And there was one that I wanted to get for the blades. Okay, I'm gonna save up for this one because the finisher is really nice. Okay. And we'll come back for Freya. Let me check out her armor real quick. Oh, and she has accessories too. Very cool. So she has 3 empty slots just like Atreus does. And some of these are shared for sure. Melee attacks against an enemy afflicted with Sonic deal great increased stun. Enemies killed with a runic arrow explode. Let's do that one. Sonic arrows deal status. Using a health stone refunds 2 runic arrows. When a runic summons on cooldown, greatly increase the status applied from runic arrows. Sigil arrows deal greatly increased status. A lot of these are just like sigil. Sonic. Melee attacks against an enemy afflicted with Sonic deal great increased stun. Alright, let's try that one for a bit. And these are her tattered witch frock. Whoa, warrior battle dress. An armor crafted by one who is ready to finish the fight. She looks great in that, but I feel like this is more her. A frock that reminds its wearer of better days and simpler times. A tunic stitched with grief and the promise of vengeance. Well, let's switch her out of that and switch her to the one that reminds her of better days. in simpler times. Even though she looks amazing in the armor, I like this on her a lot. And I like the description of it too. Okay, so we have the Thrungva sword. Freya's personal sword, a weapon of war, and a locus of Vanir magic. So I guess we can get new swords or upgraded or something. And the Runic Summit, we already read that one. Okay, cool. This is exciting. Return to Sindri's when ready. Okay. I love that we're gonna have her with us now. I feel like... Is that gonna be a gateway? She's standing by that. I wonder if we can figure out what that is now. I wonder if, like, we're forming a little banded army of... I forget how Brock worded it, but pretty much fallen gods, or gods that Odin wants to see dead in Sindri's house, and it's pretty neat that the underdogs are all forming together to finally, hopefully, take down Odin. I like where this is going a lot. And I'm guessing because of Tyr's viewpoint on things, he kind of wanted to stay away from any talk of war and whatnot, which I understand. But it would be really cool if we could get like a Tyr set up too. If he finally comes around to what's going on. Maybe Freya can talk him into it.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it.
Okay.
Bruna. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Carve a rune into the hidden chamber door so Freya can open it. I saw like a rune in the corner there. Oh.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it. Su-na.
Lovely. Working together is already opening doors for us.
So weird.
Is he always making puns like that?
I think that's a... Well, no, it's not his first one, but he doesn't do it all the time.
We're blocked by more vines.
Yeah.
Remember what to do?
Yeah, we have to like link them together.
There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear. So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely, that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
Indeed. It is very, very troubling. And as we learned from Atreus, that's not all.
If you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go do Freya's stuff. I think spending more time with her could be a good thing. Before we head back.
What is this?
There's another one
The
of
crest
those
of
bowls over there.
Skirnir. Never quite as smart as he thought.
Skirnir. Oh, it's a new thing. What are these called? Artifact. New artifact. Skirnir's crest. Though it comes from one of Vanaheim's oldest families, Skirnir never considered himself a Vanir. never considered himself, well, much of anything, truth be told. Skynir was loyal to no one but Skynir. He was that particularly infuriating brand of intellectual who forever seeks to place himself above others by refusing to ever be pinned down on a specific philosophy. If there were an issue with two sides, Skynir would find a way to stand right in the middle and declare himself superior to all. If there were a fence separating two pastures, he'd find a way to balance directly on its edge. When Odin visited his wrath upon Vanaheim, Skynir learned the consequences of neutrality. Neither side could be sure of where his loyalties lie, and so neither side could trust him. For the Ironjar, that meant they'd chop his head off at the first available opportunity. Which, given that the Vanir refused to provide him shelter, came considerably sooner than Skynir expected. Dang. Alright, let's open this chest and then we're gonna keep going and go on with Freya. Alright, so we need to break this.
Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs.
Ooh, there's an Yggdrasil dew. Defense by 2. Nice. Not sure which way to go first. I guess I'll check out this side first. Looks like we can beach here. Oh, there's a wind thing here. Okay. There's nothing over here? Maybe we can't do whatever this is yet. It looks like another dew. Oh, does this meet back up in that one area back behind the camp? We can't do anything with these yet, right?
We don't have the equipment for this.
Okay. I just kind of wanted to hear her say that. All right, we keep going. Wonder what she wants us to do now.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
To sever the bonds. Okay. Freya's missing piece. Spelled P-E-A-C-E. I love all the wildlife that we're seeing along the river right now. So I'm going more like slowly. That wasn't a place to beach, was it? No. Look at the mushroom men.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left.
There's one of those things up there.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
Dang.
So Freyr was a guest when Odin burned him?
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Oh.
Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Impressive!
It's another one of these stone things.
Patience is piety.
Whoa.
What is wrong?
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
I am here.
She will cure me. I have been a loyal follower. She would not abandon...
I am Freya. What do you need?
Only she can cure my sickness. With mangold, mire, and poem.
Cure for the dead?
We must help her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
She is trapped here, ignorant of her own death. If we bring her what she needs, she'll move on.
You're certain?
I'm not going to do nothing. She needs mangold, mire, and palm. We should find some.
I don't know where that thing is coming from, but I really wish that it would be quiet. Maybe I can get to it here. Shoot sigils at a fire to cause the flame burst. Okay. Wait, what? I did, didn't I? Near a fire. Oh, I see, I see. Okay.
Well done.
Okay, nice. So it's definitely on this island. Whatever that. I forget what it's called, like a mime thing or something.
What
I don't
did
know.
you find?
As you asked.
Okay, so we found one of the things for the dead. Okay.
The Noken song.
Noken.
Stay alert.
That's what it is. Okay, there we go. There's another one, right? Oh, there it is. I see it. Get it to behind me. Oh, okay. I see.
It's regaining strength!
I know. All right, the Noken's gone, right?
Nasty hit.
Oh,
Did you
jeez,
recognize
yeah.
her? The sickly spirit.
No. There was a time I could recall the face of every one of my people. Sometimes I wonder if gods live too long.
I once felt the same.
Good. I need only one more ingredient for the cure.
And then what?
Then I fix things.
All right.
What's it say, brother?
Dead on arrival. A warning to all who pass this bit of land. The dead here do not die. Rain or shine in the heat of day and the chill of night. They follow their master's will. Leave now whether you value your life or peace in your death. You do not want the prison of this magic. Necromancy haunts the dirt beneath your feet. Sounds grim. Alright, so there's probably another way to burn this. Possibly. I see a fire, but it's not lit. Oh,
Could
okay.
be useful.
Yeah, we can use that to light it. I just have to figure out how. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yep. Ooh, I see. Oh, okay. So maybe if we do. Oh, okay. There we go. I just had to do it like perfectly. All right. So now let's swing it over this way.
Looks like that worked.
Nice. Okay. That took a minute. All right, before we cross, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything on this little island. We came from that way. We got all the loot here. We have enough health. Okay, we're ready. The last ingredient.
That's everything I need. Let's return to the Sixth Spirit.
You would cure the dead.
I promised I would take care of my
You do not even remember her. Nor she you.
And?
Let us return to the spirit.
What's this? Group of Fallen Alchemist. High luck chance to grant a health burst on any successful hit with the Serpent Snare kill. Oh, I see. Okay. What did we have before? And we have something to upgrade too. We can do an upgrade token. Greatly increases resistance to damage and being staggered during skill. For the Glacial Rake, increases permafrost charge gained from skill. Increases frost on kill. Yeah, I'm gonna go with elemental. Okay, we have almost 18, which will allow us to open 2 chests. So one more. All right, let's go back to the spirit. Oh, great. That was unfortunate.
I knew it coming!
Dang. She was over here, right?
Have you finally come
We have
to
collected the plans.
Let this be. I feel my vitality returning to me. I feel Freya.
I am here.
I knew you would return. Even as the doubters cursed your name.
Thank you. But it's time to rest. You have earned it.
Thank you, my queen. I am tired indeed.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Ooh, we got an amulet. We can't place it yet unless we get rid of something else. Perk requirement? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. Worth it. Alright, so I think we get back on the boat now. And keep going. For some reason it took her side quest off, so I'm just gonna put it back on real quick to track it.
Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
What is that? I don't know what that is. Is it one of those beast things?
Deflect the attack!
Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, behind me. Okay. It's gonna blow. Whoa, there's another one. Jeez. This guy's gotta go. I don't want to get poisoned in that area. I'm already on fire. Oh, that was bad timing. Okay, let's go get it. Okay.
The creatures weren't always this ravenous.
That was crazy. A flame one. A mounted favor by... Yeah, we read that. Timely dodging is critical.
Ecosystem. It's out of balance.
It's definitely something. Oh, nice. We got beast bone. I know we need that for a ton of our upgrades. Okay, so there's a lot going on over here. It looks like there's maybe a Valkyrie door over there, which I'm a little bit nervous about. But we'll see. I don't know what's up with this area over here. Why it's like this, but there's a bomb over here.
Life returns to the garden.
Oh.
Good.
I see.
All is desolation. A fitting fate.
Astrid. No.
Spirit.
Freya, you return.
Astrid. What happened to you? To your garden?
The Einherjar. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom until you return. To live forever amongst its putrescence. A just punishment.
I will return, Astrid. Kratos, we purge this garden of poison.
Okay, so kind of like what we did before.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of those who tend it. So long as the land is plagued, her soul will be as well.
Okay. Why? Oh, he's gotten better at it now. We don't have to.
Glad to see that still works.
Oh, nice chest. I was scared Valkyrie was gonna pop out.
An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why
Broken
leave it?
belts.
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
So
When
we're
my garden blooms, so will my soul.
so we're kind of doing Lunda's stuff too.
This mentions a spell
As
that
we're
puts
here.
trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counter spell.
Gold Rab of Ashes and Frost. I feel like there's so much going on here. Like every single corner, nook, and cranny, there's something tucked away, which is awesome. But for my very neurodivergent brain, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now at the amount of stuff everywhere that's like glowing and sparkly, and then like another quest on top of another quest. It's awesome, but it's also a little bit overwhelming right now. Casualties caused. Think of a large number, then double it. Method of imprisonment, not slumber. Prison location, Vanaheim. Date of release, nah. The trolls devoured too many dwarves to count before I put them to sleep. I doubt there'd be a better mood after getting slapped with a rousing relic. Imagine being stuck in the same position for any period of time. Brr. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis, Stonefoot, Svartalfheim. Interesting.
We have to destroy the totems. They're poisoning Astrid's garden.
Okay, so for this one, I think if we find the mother...
See that explosive?
Yeah.
Setting it off could help.
Wait,
Maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
I didn't even see the explosive. I did see that plant up there that's trying to kill me. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
All right, so a different angle. I don't understand what these are. Why they're like glowing and why we can destroy them. I don't know. Alright, there's a chest in there. What's over this way?
The family crest of Vanir. Poor man.
Another family crest. The story of Honir is not particularly happy, I fear. The relationship between Aesir and Vanir were in a relatively healthy place. A cultural exchange was suggested. The Vanir would send one of their own to Asgard, and the Aesir would do the same for Vanaheim. The Vanir sent a kind young bladesmith named Sturla to live in Asgard. The Aesir sent Honir, a kind lad, innocent and sweet, but dumb as a pile of stones. After a few days and the realization that Honir required constant care in order to prevent him accidentally hurting himself, it became clear to the Vanir that Odin had only sent Honir over as a quick means of getting rid of him. Still, the Vanir did not mind. The different families all came together to care for him, even going so far as to craft him a family crest of his own. But one day, one of the boy caretaker accidentally mentioned Odin's clear disgust for the boy when they believed themselves out of earshot. All this time, Honir believed Odin would one day come back for him, that he was merely on a pleasant vacation with the Allfather's magical friends. They found his body the next morning. Another cruel victim of Odin's cruelty. That's really sad. Alright, let's see if we can get another angle on it up this way, maybe?
Can you see if there's a way inside while you're up there?
Yes. Alright, so there's the mother. Yeah, I want to use my blades, right? Because we have to burn it. Maybe that helped.
Anything interesting, brother?
Garden's progress. Gala bushes, 4 planted. Favor petals, red, 6 planted. Favor petals, blue, 6. Favor petals, yellow, 6. 3 seem to be struggling. Fern pathway filling in nicely. Topiary fencing still in search of new caretaker after previous one's sudden departure. And now we kind of know why. Alright, so I think this hole looks down into, yeah, that room with the chest. But let me take a look and see. Ah, there we go. Okay.
This garden still aches. There must be more poison somewhere.
Yeah, there's one more somewhere. I think I see it over here.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like inside here.
I await the day when my garden grows again.
Oh, I see.
It's finished. Let's return to Astrid.
Okay.
The land, it's alive again. I can feel it.
Yes, your garden grows again.
Freya, how did you?
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
The people definitely loved Freya.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one. The garden will die again.
Oh my god.
All things do. That is no reason not to try.
Alright, so we got another enchantment. It's 2 of 3 now. So I'm guessing we can use it if we find another ghost to help whatever's been going on here. Alright, so where did we come from? And how do I get over there? What's that? Under the rainbow. Oh, it's a treasure map. Surely I'll remember a spot like this, right? Who could forget 2 waterfalls? Or was it 3? Okay, maybe it was 5, but I think it was 3. Look, there's a lot of water, okay? It dumped into one spot. I know it when I see it, probably. I feel like I've seen so many waterfalls. I can't even begin to imagine where that one could be. But there has to be a way to get to this area. Yeah, look at the chain there. I wonder if we can get in here or if we have to boat somewhere else. There's obviously a way to get over here from another area. Let's try to boat over there. I saw like a, what was it, like a realm tear? Maybe eventually we'll make our way around.
Oh, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
There's a raven there.
Waterfalls. We're close. There should be a gate up ahead.
Hey, look, it's Brock. And his friend, too.
Ah, you found some of my armor. I'll fix it up for you real good.
Okay.
Sure appreciate you finding my orb, though, since I am doing this for free and whatnot.
Okay.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Living masterpiece. There is truly no greater medium than a living, thriving tree. Every branch a canvas, this mighty elder and I work in tandem to achieve the impossible. My hand perhaps guides, my ties and forms persuade a pattern, but it's through this sacred giant's prosperity does my work take shape. May my art always go over the heads of all of those who try to look upon it. It is not for you. Okay. Oh. One of those things. Gonna have to sneak up on it somehow. Okay, so this is just like a small area with a gateway to check out. This whole entire river is such a maze. Undiscovered. All right, let's add that to the compass. Is that where we're supposed to be going? Boat dock, boat dock.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Brutality. Okay, so we just did a big circle, I think. Yeah, we did a big circle. This is where we helped the other lady originally.
Freya,
Okay.
there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen.
Oh, I do remember
Or
this.
so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
Interesting hearing both sides of that story now, because we were always curious about what he whispered to her.
This crest belonged to Odin. A peace offering from my people. And a waste of good work.
When Odin married the goddess Freya, the people of Vanaheim, some of the more optimistic ones anyway, wished to welcome the Allfather into their culture. In a gesture of tragically misplaced hospitality, they carved the Allfather a family crest of his very own, a symbol of trust. He thanked them for the gift, then tossed it away. Once he knew he was out of view. It would not be the last time that he betrayed the Vanir's trust. Okay, so this is how we get there.
Incoming right side!
Oh dang, it's elves too. Jeez.
Left side, Kratos!
Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Be right back, Freya. What the hell? Dang. I finally figured out how to get over there. Okay.
Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Well, there are all of the ones that are in Jotunheim that are placed there. Interesting. Was that a little bit of foreshadowing there? All right, let's go finish this fight. Oh, do we have to start it over again? Oh, geez, I need to be careful. I'm gonna die. I think I missed.
Left side, incoming!
No! I guess we can use the stone. I really don't want to have to come back here and do this again.
Steady your guard!
Fighting these guys is the worst. Okay. That was very, very crazy, but I'm glad that we finished it. Holy. Okay. Nice. Closed around there. Almost died doing it. Got yeeted away once. Okay. Another treasure map? Scholarly. Oh, it's a lore scroll. Non-violence. This will end in blood. The only question that remains is which side is willing to spill more. The Aesir are not known for their mercy. Just ask the giants. Yet our realm is split between those with half a brain and those who believe that pacifism in action will somehow win the day. These Vanir would be kicked in the teeth and apologized for spilling their blood on the Ironheart's boot. We have tried to reason with these. What other word is there? Cowards? They cannot be swayed. They will not help us muster a resisting force in numbers of any real meaning. And so what else can we do? What else but entreat the Seether magics to do what they will not? There are dangers to the old magic, yes, but anyone who says with confidence that they outweigh the dangers of doing nothing at all, perhaps we will change, perhaps our minds will fall to pieces. But if that is what the price we pay for striking back against the Aesir, it's one we would gladly pay. This entire thing, I love how it's titled non-violence, but this entire script is the reason why I look at Tyr the way that I do. Because it's clear that something needs to happen. Inactivity just leads to the slaughter of more races. And we can speak on this all day because it's something that's happening IRL too, and it's just really sad. Yes, war is bad. Yes, you should never wish for war or want war or anything like that. But, I mean, look at what Odin's been doing. Look at how long he's been doing it. And there needs to be a solution. And sometimes that is war, unfortunately.
We've revealed the inside of that building. Can you see anything valuable in there?
Yes.
The gate's open.
Nice.
We can head back and get inside.
Okay. That's why, like, when Freya in last episode was talking about how she's relieved to hear that the fall of Odin could be coming and that Groa kept that prophecy secret, I was like, hell yeah, that's how I was expecting Tyr to act about all of this.
Above you! Watch out!
Oh, nice. Can be used to allow the amulet to hold additional slots. That's very, very helpful. Do we have to go? Oh, repair at shop. Nice. I'm excited. I'm glad that we came back for this. I was about to just keep going and not worry about it, but now I know not to do that. Always go back for the loot. Oh.
Behind you! Look out!
It's too late. I'm about to die again. I need help. Oh, jeez. Is this health? Nope, I'm getting in the boat. like fighting too close to the entrances or something. I don't know. It's funny that it happened twice now. Okay, there we go. Give me some rage. Alright, so let's head back to that one area where we saw Brock. I will probably stop in his shop just real quick to fix the sigil or the amulet. And then we'll be on to Freya's next quest. For some reason it keeps on tracking it. I think because we have so much other stuff going on. There's like quest under quest under quest. And we should be able to get that bird from this area. Thinking. Yeah, from this like center area.
Find that orb yet?
This will be of use.
Okay, so let's go ahead and
Let's make
fix
something then.
repair socket. Nice. Okay. And we can sell some crests.
Family crests? I'll take them.
They sell for a lot.
Somebody
1K.
ought to save these, even if the Vanir won't.
I also need to get a new resurrection stone. It's been rough out here today. It's been rough.
Need something special?
Let's go ahead and upgrade these shoulder straps since we can.
It fits.
It fits. Okay. Nice.
Wait, feels like there was something else.
And how is it you two know each other?
Nah, I can't be divulger in guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
Secretude.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? Huh. That's only mostly true.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
Why do I have a feeling she's like, I wish I didn't ask.
So, Brock, if Lunda can step between realms to travel about like you, I presume it must be the guild you know each other from.
Maybe. Or maybe I just showed her a few tricks while we were tying one on.
Or maybe I showed him. You don't know us, Clever Pants. Hey, Freya. How you doing?
I'm fine.
On that, madam, we are agreed.
Oh.
What? Oh. Oh, thank you?
Anytime.
Ha! Lunda, you ain't changed one damn bit.
Just gave her a pickup line. Okay. I'm not sure what this one will be, but I guess I'll just hit it anyways. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. But let's go ahead and throw another one into here. So I guess it won't work until we have all three. Perk requirement, 1 of 3. So yeah, we have to have all 3 in order for it to work.
Hey,
Okay.
hot stuff. Remember, I need that orb.
I know you need the orb.
Incoming above you!
Trying to get rid of these wraiths first, or the nightmare. That's actually really cool. I didn't mean to do that, but... Alright, is she under a fire thing yet? No, that didn't hurt her at all. Okay. Nice. A revenant hag. Were they called hags before? I think they were just revenants. I was calling them a wraith, a witch who's traded away damn near every piece of her soul to practice ether magic, with the added bonus of being able to summon allies to her aid in an instant. One day I'd like to have a sit down and ask if they felt the price of their humanity was ultimately worth it. There's nothing worse than a trade you can't take back after seeing less than satisfactory results. I imagine they feel fairly confident until they meet you, brother. Interrupt her effort to summon nightmares before it's too late to avoid being overrun with the damn things. Yeah. I was trying to get rid of the nightmares and then I remembered that she can spawn them.
What utter foolishness.
Oh,
what is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested Sather magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Sather magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
Okay, so they're over there somewhere. Let's loot this island and then we'll be on the way. Oh, look, we were lucky. Alright, so I'm looking for... What are the other runes? Okay.
My friend's souls
Now,
are still
how do we get up
twisted
there, I wonder?
We can't.
Give them the freedom
Not
of
with
death.
those vines in the way.
Yeah, but we can burn them. Wrong ones. Can I reach that from here? I don't think so. I would have to make like some sort of... pathway. But how? They would have to hit like down here, right?
Doesn't look like we can reach it from down here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay. Glad she confirmed that. Alright, so there's a way to get up through here. I'm just making sure that I've cleared this down area before we head back up. Okay, let's go up. Okay, so we can go across. I did not see that one.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
All right. So there's a way to
Must
get back.
be Sather this way. We'll need to find another way around.
Can she break those?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Okay. All right, so what about over here? We can get to this thing from here now, right? Okay, there we go.
Looks like that worked.
And then we can get up that way. Trying to figure out where the rest of those chest pieces could be, because I haven't seen another one yet. Oh no, I think I'm stuck. Oh, okay. That was really weird. Alright, so we can get down that way. While I'm up here, I just want to take a look to see if I see any more... Okay. Alright, so let's see what happens if we go over this way.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
Oh, there's a thing here. And the rainbow! That must be where the treasure is.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Okay, nice. Is there anything we can see from over here? Oh, I saw one. How would I get to that one? Maybe from the top here? Like if I... Can we climb up this way now that we took that cap off? Yes. Nice. Okay. They're sneaky. Yep, there it is. Okay, so that is one of them, I thought. Maybe it's not the one. Oh, because it's upside down or something? Okay. So now we just need to find one more. But considering how sneaky these have been, I don't know if I'm gonna find it. We'll be able to like shoot an arrow over there, maybe? Let's try. That's the only other thing I can think of. I don't know if there's another way. Oh yeah, there's that dog over here. Yeah, I can't really see it from over here either. I don't think I can get that bird from here either. I think I have to get it, yeah, from up there. Thought maybe I'd be able to see it from over here. So what happens if maybe she like binds this? It's too fast. What does that thing do? Oh.
That's it.
Okay. I knew something was to do with this flower. I should have listened to myself. Okay. So, maybe since I know that flower can do something, let's see if
Happy to
there's...
repair my old armor for you. Hey, do you happen to find my missing orb yet, though?
Let's see if there's something similar over here that we can do.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it.
Let's keep going then.
We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed all the same.
Yeah, we'll keep going and then we'll come back and try to find that last bit of chest and how to cross over. I just feel like this place is an absolute
Those scrawlings
maze.
Must be Sather nearby.
Oh, did we make it through? Okay, so let's park here for a second. This place is a maze. Like all of the rivers that connect, and it's crazy.
Lunda's orb.
Be
Oh,
cautious.
I found it
We
by
know
accident.
not what it does.
Okay.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
Oh, it's some of that stuff that we can burn. Or explode stuff, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. So there's stuff that's covered by bramble. Can she hit this one?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Did it? Okay. Maybe it will like burn the cage off once I get the other one down. I could maybe just throw this at it. Well, that didn't work. I feel like it's wood that's covering it, so maybe if I... Here, let's try to throw a bomb at it from here. Maybe that will work. Okay.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Okay, okay.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I know. I just want you to do the thing so that I can throw... Okay.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I know, but hear me out. If I put a sigil arrow like here and then I hit it with the explosive thing.
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Let's try that. I don't know.
I think my sigil arrows can help.
Oh. Oh my god. Sigil arrows won't work here. Sigil arrows won't work here. And then it took a little bit of finesse, but it happened. Oh, it's for an apple. Let's go. It was worth the stress. Worth that stress of that. Oh my gosh. It took me so long to get. Okay. Onward. And now I know to maybe look out for that with the next
More
one.
Sather markings. Gunhild's companions can't be that far ahead.
Okay.
Look what they've done to this place.
Yeah.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I don't want to hear any of that anymore. As you've seen, sigil arrows do work on everything. Okay. I hear something squawking in here. I'm not sure if it's the one. Oh, it's right here.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead.
Nice.
Perhaps we should check up on it.
We should. Okay. I wonder if this is how we're gonna get up to that area with the bridge, maybe. I have no idea where we are right now. But it's heading towards that marker for the side quest. Take that off there. How did that thing come back? Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that.
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
What are we talking about? Oh, these ones? Okay. Okay. Hello?
Protect yourself!
Why was he so fast? He had no business being that fast.
That's showing them.
It's gonna explode? Oh. That thing's trying to kill me. I need to find the mother. Yeah, that thing is so annoying. Alright, he's down. I think we're just... Yeah, let's just keep going, because that thing's going to continue to try to kill us. Okay, nice.
I think that's the last of them.
Nice.
Damn it. I knew these souls. I would have thought them smarter than to meddle with Sather magic.
They were desperate.
And now they are dead. Good riddance.
Okay.
You blame yourself.
And
It will not lessen your pain.
let's return to Gunhild. Unless you'd like to condescend more.
I do not.
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise. More like Kvasir the Inebriated, in truth.
The inebriated. Okay. I want to look up here more. I'm just... these things are so annoying and I can't find the mother. Maybe the mother's on the other side of this? There was an area where it forked off. Oh, it was this way. Okay, let's go down here first. Trying to get all the loot. There's so much loot to be had in these areas. And I'm worried I'm missing stuff because I keep getting stabbed by these guys. Oh, got stabbed again. Okay. I just want to see if maybe like the mother's down here. I don't see it. Run away. I'll just keep going then. It's not a big deal. I feel like sometimes with those things, it's just easier to leave them alive. Okay. So this is the area we were trying to get on the bridge. And
I
now
wish
we have
things had
access
gone
to it.
differently. But these Savor are at rest now.
I will say I have been loving all of
Anything
the lore.
illuminating?
There's been so much lore in these chapters. To the Vanir of Vanaheim, my sister has abandoned us. Oh, it's from Freyr. Odin has turned our realm into a prison and Freya has fled with the key. There's only one path forward and it will not be a pleasant one. We will take up arms. We will show the Aesir whose realm this is. We will go to war. I get why he felt that way.
We'll have to find a way through this debris.
Yeah, wasn't there a place to burn? Oh, it's like down there. Great.
Got him!
Okay. Alright, so maybe like here?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Okay. I'm trying to remember where the bomb was, like the bomb thing, but I think that was way too far away for us to carry it all the way back here. I'm pretty sure we had to like take a boat and stuff. Let's go ahead and talk to that spirit now since we're here. Maybe I'll figure out another way in my brain on how to get that one. And we still haven't seen the last one for that chest. It's hidden around here somewhere. This is a very sneaky area. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit stumped on some of the stuff that's been here. In a good way. It's good to be challenged.
Is it done?
It is done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent. Even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right.
Kratos.
There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
It's definitely not his strong suit. Alright. As for this last crest, I have no idea where it could be. Okay. Okay. I found it. I have been searching and searching and searching. Okay. And I also found out through my searching that you can make these bubbles bigger, which I think will... Uh-oh. If you do like 3 in a row... Uh-oh, I think I messed up. Hang on. If you do 3 in a row, then it stays. Oh, okay. Okay. Finally. I thought I was gonna have to give up on this one. And I really didn't want to. I've been searching for so long. Okay. Oh, and it's a horn. Okay. Also worth it. Let's go.
Lemire, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
Dang. It wasn't Mimir's fault. Alright, so now that I know that you can do 3 in a row, which I had a feeling, but I don't know, I was just like messing around with it and then I figured it out. Then we can do like 3 in a row through here, right? And then make a big boom. Yes! Yes! Okay. That would have been so much easier if I had known that with the other chest that we were trying to get. It's a heavy rune. A heavy runic attack. A lingering area of effect attack that creates a small hazard inflicting frost status to all. Let's go. Finally. I'm upgrading it. Okay. Finally. And I want to look at our skills real quick since we are here already. And we have all of these now. So we could do all of these to get that perk requirement. Increase stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. Which our defense is pretty good, actually. I think I might just try out what it looks like and feels like to have all 3. Okay. I also want to upgrade our skills because I know that Freya has been accumulating some stuff too. I'm going to go with the Valkyrie one. This one. And then from then I'm probably either going to do this one or that other Valkyrie one because both sound good. Powerful finisher to chaotic rampage. That's the one that I was kind of waiting for. So I'm going to wait till we have 3K because we're almost there. So might as well wait. Okay.
What did you find?
Something very special. Okay, so I think that we can just use the zip line to go across and then head back to the area that we were heading to finish up Freya's quest. And we can hand in the side quest to our friend over here too, since we accidentally picked that
I know
up.
that face. You got something for me, don't ya?
I think it's funny how I wasn't even trying to do the side quest, but I ended up doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you you so much. Elsa's been itching to get her ball back all dang winter.
Stop.
It's her favorite toy.
That's why we went on the quest.
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge, even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orc for me if you knew that. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. A squeaky tennis ball is what we were after. Okay. Glad that I didn't really have that one on my radar, but we accidentally completed it. All right, let's go track this one. There has been
Despite
so
his
many
actions in Midgard,
distractions.
Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son, too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh. Well, if Sindri has that covered, I suppose there's no need for me in his life anymore, is there?
That is not what I meant.
That was sarcasm.
Okay. Great. Wolvers. Can't wait for this.
Alka!
Right side!
Dang. That was unfortunate.
Behind you! Watch out!
Oh, he's gonna explode. Okay. No. Jeez. Wolvers. You know how I feel about Wolvers? Okay. We can pick up this health over here. And there's treasure. I heard a raven when we were over here on the water, and now I don't remember where I heard it from. Maybe it's like in the cave or something. We're close to the...
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work, but...
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. No one can live like that. Has to be over here somewhere. think we'll get to it eventually. At least I hope so. Oh, there's another area to climb up there. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely louder over here. There it is. That's why I couldn't find it. It's flying around. Missed. Dang, that was unfortunate. Alright, so it comes over here. Okay, let's go up here and maybe I'll get it from up here. I've been trying for too long to get it down there. Okay, nice. I was trying way too hard down there. Alright, let's keep going. Is this the treasure? This must be the treasure. Yeah, look at all the waterfalls in the background. Nice. Alright, there's a little chest over there.
Over there.
Oh, I got an amulet enchantment too. Oh, nice. Okay. I see. Okay, there's one. Oh, there's another one over here. Nice. Oh, there's the last one. It's up there. Wonder if maybe we can see it better from up here, where we're supposed to go, maybe?
Allow me. Food now. I never thought I'd come back here.
Wow.
Reavers, of course.
Can we see that? Oh, we can't see the other thing from over here. All right, so let's try to open this chest first, and then I will come back to that. There we go. Okay. Oh, another apple. Oh, we need 4 now. Okay.
Watch out! It's a soul eater.
A soul eater.
Belong here. We must get rid of it.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
It's unstable. Get back!
Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, run, 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 run. Oh, that's Freya. Sorry, Freya. Okay. Need to switch to my axe.
Hit its chest.
I know.
It's highly volatile.
Okay, let's get this. Throw it at it. Let's go.
Protect yourself.
Okay. Why is he just standing there? I need to run. I'm gonna die. Is there any health anywhere? I'm poisoned. There's no health. Okay.
What's your right?
Yeah, this is not good. There's literally no health anywhere? Okay. I might not make it. We'll have to use my stone. Cause yeah, he's gonna hit me. I don't think oh good, I did get a ball out of that one. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. Alright, we're gonna use the stone. Jeez. Nice, let's go. This should do it. Rough fight. Dang. An ancient with its soul removed, cursed with an insatiable hunger for the souls of others. How many of these abominations did Andvari create? For the sake of Yggdrasil itself, I hope they have learned to reproduce. I hope they haven't learned to reproduce. Odd to see them in Vanaheim. Perhaps they were drawn by all the death that took place here.
This place. It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Okay. That was rough. So one of the objects looks like it's up here, maybe?
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it.
Okay. Oh, wrong one.
This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
All right, this should work.
That's it.
Great. Why isn't he dying? Is there something I'm missing here? What's going on? Is there something up there? Oh, it's keeping him alive. This is ridiculous. I have to go kill this thing. I didn't even hear its song. Jesus.
That will shut it off.
Okay, nice. We'll probably be quiet now, hopefully. there was another one. Yep, over here.
It's unstable! Get back!
Nice.
There.
Okay.
I see the chalice.
The chalice? Is that what she's after? What is that?
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him.
Sad. They really thought that they were in love.
Learn anything?
Which is the worst part about all of that Freya went through. She really thought that it was peace for her people and happiness, and it turned out to be nothing. I'm just gonna go down and look for loot because we were really interrupted by that horrible thing. It's so annoying that it just keeps them alive. And this thing too.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
Oh dang. Traitor. Found outside a ruined temple in Vanaheim. Many of the realm's buildings came to ruin due to natural disaster or the Ironheart. Freya's temple had fallen for different reasons. It appears that after she left Vanaheim, her own followers vandalized the very temple they once gifted her. A cowardly way to pass judgment on her actions. Dang. That's awful. Alright, I think that was everything on this platform.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
Okay. Can we get down from here? I don't think we can. Yeah, we have to like keep going.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Outcome!
Okay. Alright, these things are so annoying. Isn't there a way to destroy them? Like if I use this on them and burn them? I can't destroy it that way. Maybe if I use the ice, but then it'll come back eventually, right? It's just annoying. Yeah, I think it's just annoying. It is what it is.
What's it say, brother?
The feast. The tables fill. Delicacies of both Vanir and Aesir origin have been prepared to symbolize the unions of peoples. Succulent fruits to whet the appetites, served alongside the salted, crisp skin of young hens. Gourds roasted and then sauced in honey and breads baked in the lava pits of Elja, or Elha, will be presented at the second course. An offering of Vanir has taken the center of the spread, although many Vanir will likely reuse to partake. Nuggets of tender meat for the little ones have been piled high. They will not go hungry tonight. Last but certainly not least, casks of mead have been rolled out in great numbers to account for the thirst of such festivities to begin. Tonight we dine as if Ragnarok will come for us in the morning. Oh, we got a treasure map for a giant's toe. Dead man's toe. The Jotnar may have gone from the realms, but the giants still rise above the Vanir. My treasure may seem insignificant compared to its lush sweeping boughs, but I prefer to look at it as room for growth. Okay. All right. Let's read this.
The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
Oh, okay. So, where else to go from here? I'm guessing this thing, but one of those plants is over there. Oh, I was hoping that would attach. I keep having to pull back because of that plant. I'm just gonna have to get hit. Okay, there we go. There's one more on the other side, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, now we can head across.
So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I'd seen the signs.
The mother's not over there? Okay.
Incoming! Above you!
Got him!
Alright. There's a mother right here. Hopefully that destroys some of them. Because they are annoying. Alright, yeah, it burned those. Okay.
Anything interesting, brother?
Vanir tradition is bound in the plaits of our Freya's hair as final touches are made for the ceremony. Blueberg blooms to adorn her locks and lupine oil to make them shine. Fronds bound around the circlet where she breathes life into the metal. She's resplendent as the rains on a summer morn. Okay. Alright. So there has to be a way to open that somehow. Maybe on the other side, or maybe a way to drop through or something. Whoa! Crap. That was insane. Another amulet?
Crest of
Or
the
a crest?
Healy family.
Healy.
One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
We have one more to find. There's one big problem with living in a peaceful, advanced society that sustained itself for centuries. When war eventually comes calling, there's a good chance you won't have any bloody idea what to do. Some of the Vanir families wanted to fight back against Odin. Others believed they would appeal to his better nature. The Healy family split down the middle. Half of them took up arms, half refused to spill blood. A fissure formed between the pacifists and the militants. A fissure that might have healed given enough time. But they never got the chance, unfortunately. The Aesir killed them all within a few weeks into the war. Quickly, indiscriminately. Whether they died with a quill or a sword, they all died the same. Sad.
My circlet's here.
Okay, nice.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
Oh my god.
We must remove these creatures first.
What's by the balcony? Wait, is something keeping these alive? Oh no, nothing's keeping it alive. Okay, good. All right. She's almost dead. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Look at this.
Oh, that was crazy. All right, let's see what she wants to look at first, and then we'll get the loot. Get everything else. A bowl?
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment.
Oh, a ring.
After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
Sad. Oh, nice. Okay, so let me go get that real quick. Try to scare me. The light runic attack? Rampage of the Furies. A robust flurry attack that ends in a powerful crisscross slash. No thank you. I didn't use that one in 2018 either. I think it was very similar to that one, maybe not exactly, but I didn't like it. It was too chaosy for me. There's enough chaos when you're fighting things that I just didn't need that kind of chaos in my life. Okay, so way down this way. Let's go see what this was that she opened over here. Maybe another piece to the one in the center.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here.
Okay.
Let's head back down.
Okay.
I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right. The runic word appeared over there. See it? Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone.
Abandoned. I gave you everything. My faith, my love, offerings beyond measure. And you abandoned me, abandoned us, abandoned your home. Why? So you could gallivant across the realms with a one-eyed king? Did we sicken you so, your pathetic worshippers, that you could take the first opportunity to... Dang, they were so mean to Freya. I did not know true loneliness until now, nor did I know true rage. I would revenge upon myself, upon you, but you are not here to receive my hate. So instead, I and as many will join me. We'll go to the temple we built for you so long ago, the monument to our gullibility and your selfishness. We will do to it what you can only hope one day to do to you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Kind of makes me feel bad for calling her selfish yesterday, but she was being selfish in that moment. I don't think that everything with this
final tie to Asgard
was selfish, though.
We drove that sword into the pillar together.
Something gonna pop out of that cave.
The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
Mona!
Oh no.
The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son, to the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
New sword choice unlocked. Customize loadout. I had a feeling that's what was happening. So let's do it. Using different swords will produce unique combos and attacks. She should definitely weld this one from now on. It inflicts Bifrost on enemies. That's pretty nice. What's the runic summon? Is there a new runic summon too? Steel Harmony? Whoa, both the power of her Vanir and Aesir swords. We should wait on XP to do that because we're really close. Put some extra runic and stun on there. And I guess, wow, look at that. Garments sewn for a day when all eyes are on the wearer. Regal Vanir garments. So I guess it was like her wedding thing. I don't think that she should wear her wedding gown. If that's actually what that is implying. I would feel too sad about having her walk around in that. Wow. Okay, so nothing came out of the cave. I had a feeling there was gonna be some like jump scare or something. I think the only thing in here is a lore stone. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Okay. This was a cave for Freya.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
The ceremony. The weather has favored us this day. The sun shines and its warm rays ripple through the leaves of the surrounding trees. Juniper leaves have been bound and burned. Their scent hangs joyfully in the air. Guests take their seats. The twinkling of celebratory laughs fill the hall. Anticipation for the ceremony builds as the hour draws near.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Yeah. For sure she did. I'm glad we went on this side quest with her. I know this episode's really long because of it, but I'm glad that we... Great. This is the middle of a thoughtful conversation. It has rudely interrupted me. Oh, I can't block that. Okay. Absolutely not. He's almost down. Ah, Jesus. I hate wolvers. I hate wolvers so much. The worst. The worst takedown, the worst enemies, the worst. I do not like wolvers.
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
No.
It's just... I owe you my life, such as it is. And I caused you so much pain. Put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know. But I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
All right, everyone, I'm going to stop here for the day. I feel like it was a really good thing that we went on this side quest with Freya. And now I understand why the comments were so against what I said last episode, but it's also important to remember, guys, that this is my first playthrough. I don't see the whole character arc yet. I don't see this side of Freya. I am really glad that Kratos took the time to do all of these missions with her and try to be there for Freya, because just like Kratos, she's been through a lot. Today, she was able to forgive Freyr. She was able to come back to her wedding ceremony site and not really relive the moments, but forget them. Finally break those bonds that she feels are tying her to Odin still. I see now why Freya is such an amazing character. Because just like Kratos, she's been through a lot, but she still learns to forgive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very side questy, lore-filled look into Ragnarok, because I definitely did. I love that we're forming this underdog relationship with everybody, and we're all meeting at Sindri's house. But I look forward to the next episode, and I will see you all then. Bye, everyone.